Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Now it's Villa, out to the right. Pirlo, and it's been played through. And the finish!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Baresi gets it away. And it's Hakimi. Has a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Villa. Scholes. Now it's Villa. The ball has bounced loose now. Referee has just said play on. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking to go deep. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Vitinha. So we're still where we started right now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's been shifted off it. Pull it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Villa. And here's Kane. He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now it's Savinho. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in space and looking for options. And they've got rid. David Villa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's played through for him. And he's right. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
India have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Villa. No way through. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. And this is Kane. Goes for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is their second corner of the game. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear.
Indicated.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Van der Ven. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
India really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it dominates aerially so often. It could be in here. Kane was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? India are still that goal to the good. That is good strength. Pirlo played out to the left flank. Now it's Villa. Uruguay appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
India finding their pass. It's Kane! It's in! And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make.
Kane! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
India with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Yamal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Bale. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's played in low. And he's managed to get rid. Pirlo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's heaved it away. No goals as yet. Out to the left it goes. Caceres made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. Searching pass he's played there. Can he latch on to this? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look...
A header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. India have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet. David Villa receives it in a good position here. India have reclaimed it. Bellingham. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well,
has a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And they're back on the ball again. Conte. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Good read, needed to be. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Brilliantly cut out. Hullet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Kane. That's been slipped through. David Villa. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
He's gone for it! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rudiger makes the interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ronaldo. Played into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Kane, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! Really well taken goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 60 minutes is number 10, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Substitution on the field, number 10, Kane. Number 5.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
9, Yamal.
India have penetrated for the first time.
20,
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Number 23,
Quality ball.
Savinho.
Now it's Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Bale.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Pete.
He's having a go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now it's Savinho. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. India do have a chance to counter here.
Substitution in progress.
Savinho's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Pirlo. And it's Hullet.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Alexander-Arnold. Header!
2 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Can he get on the end of this? And that is that. India have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
I think it's safe to say, Peter, that Endo's creativity will be very significant here, especially if you're looking to play.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
After 4 minutes is...
So, a breakthrough already. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's being shifted off it. Yamal. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And the ball is out of play. Over to the left. Hazard. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Yamal. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Hazard. He's through here. Endo. Shot could be on. Pullet gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Villa. Now it's Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking... Takes the shot! Oh, another save. And we have our very first corner. Big header! Hazard. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Great chance! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bernardo Silva knocks it into space. Now it's Kane. Now it's Villa. Just eases him off the ball. Bernardo Silva, well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Villa. Endo does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk. Vitinha. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And this is Kane. Forlan. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please turn your
Well, it's been
attention
intriguing
to the
stuff so
screen for
far, and it's
information
1-1 at the break.
provided by the local
Both teams
police.
hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Kane. Number 5, David Villa.
Milan
Coming on
get the
field,
second half started.
Number 19,
India are probably
Number
feeling...
11,
He's having a hit!
Substitution.
Gave it a go, but off target.
Milan really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's picked out the run. Just a got real chance! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Spread out to the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Just about up to the hour now. That's been cut out, well played. Not the most convincing of passes. That pass has been well intercepted. Yamal. India finding their passes. That ball looks... And Hullet! Oh, he hit that sweetly. India still have the cards to affect this game. Saliba and Cucurella. Some really good ball movement. Here's a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Short changes him with that pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Threads one in. Neatly clipped into space.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Hazard. And that's a throw-in. Tries to play it through. Passing is crisp and sharp. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hazard! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Hazard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Koundé aims beyond the defence. Hazard. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Indicated.
Well, there's your danger man. A tackle that it... And Hullet! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
got to! Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far. And time is up. India illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with.